Oh, shit. Episode 20. Wait, let me say it like this. Episode 20. Here we go. Oh, shit. That's right. Listening to that deep, smooth tech house. That kind of music that doesn't get you kicked out of your YouTube channel. Nice. I like that. I like it very much. Man, what a day. It's been an interesting day so far. Martin Luther King. It's his birthday holiday. I know. We all have a dream. I wish I had an echo so I could say it. We all have a dream. Coño, bigote está machucado. What's up, people? What's up? Episode 20. Getting ready to get started. You know how we do. But before I get things started, let me set up an invite. Just in case you want to go ahead and join the party. I mean, join as in, actually be seen and heard. There it is. Dropping it in. This mix is brought to you by, let me see, Light Music. It's a Tech House Mix 2021. So it's a brand new set. Yeah, Light Music Tech House Mix. On YouTube. Check it out. It's nice. It's deep. If you're out there, say hello. Don't be rude. No sea mala gente. I've been catching a lot of rude and silly actions by all my, well, not all, but a few of my Facebook friends. Shit's getting ugly. The closer we get to a new president, the nastier shit becomes. I don't even care about COVID anymore. It's the deadly mouth shit that we got to worry about. Oh, damn. I really like that set. Coño. Let's change the mood of the lighting. Oh. I'm telling you, technology, it's beautiful. We go, a ver, vamos a, let's go excited. This is pretty good. I like this one. A ver. All right. Damn, I gotta copy this mix. I gotta save this shit. All right. Where am I gonna put it? Create new playlist. Tech House Fire Mix. I like that. So, what's been happening lately? Let's before we even do this, let's do things properly. All right, here we go. All right, everybody, what's up? It's the DJ Hans Shit Show, episode number 20. Who would have thought I'd get there? Damn, I didn't think so. 20 episodes. And actually, it would be 21, but one got lost somewhere in the ether. So we will just ignore that. Throw it out there. Like carajo. Big shout out to all my friends, my family, everybody, whether you're a left or a right. I don't give a fuck. Doesn't matter. We still rolling. We still got to get through life. Big shout out to all my music lovers, all those people that, you know, still go out for the good jams, those people that like to party and dance and all that good stuff, you know. Let me go ahead. Oh, nah, fuck that. That's some James Brown shit. Well, actually, you know what? That's pretty good. Oh, that's some James Brown shit. Actually, I should lower that because that beat, it's world famous. If you don't know, James Brown, baby. So anyway, want to know what's your favorite whiskey? There's so many good whiskeys out there. And you know, I'm kind of like just stuck on the, you know, on a JMO kind of thing. So I don't know, you know, I really don't know what's good whiskey. But if you got an opinion on it, you know, I'd like to know. I like to try something else, get some ideas on, you know, what else is likable out there. Good whiskey names, let me know. I'll give it a try. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll put them up here. I'll pick 3 and put them in and sample them and see which one I prefer. And then, you know, maybe change up my game, my whiskey game. That sounds like a party. So, yeah, we're just a couple days away from President taking over the White House. And people thinking it's going to get crazy. It's going to get fucking, you know, we're going to have riots and, you know, just crazy people out there that are looking forward to, you know, looting and, you know, taking advantage and, you know, blaming other people, blaming Antifa. Hey, you know what? I don't truly know who the fuck is out there doing crazy shit, but it looks like it's coming from all over the place. So, yeah, that's what's going on. Just a few days away from that. And, you know, I don't know, man. I'm not, you know, I'm not happy or sad. I'm kind of like just numb about the new president, and I'm about, you know, the old one going. I don't know what's going to be better or worse this day and age, you know. So I look forward to seeing what happens. That I do look forward to seeing, you know, what are the changes. You know, can we say that the changes, you know, come from the new guy, or is it, you know, backlash from the old president? Because it's always going to be one of those things where somebody always say, no, that's, you know, because the old president did that, you know, and this guy's taking it, you know. It's bullshit, you know. It's always going to everything's got excuses all the time. And so whatever the case, you know, that is what it is, you know, and it's not going to change. It's always been the same fucking story. So everybody's got excuses. It's politics. People are full of shit. Politicians are full of shit. And if you follow it, it's, you know, you're part of the, you know, I'm not going to say the problem, but you're part of the reality check that, you know, if you watch, you know, WWE wrestling and you think it's real, yeah, the people are real. They jump around, they bounce, but those ain't real punches. Damn, good water. Good cold water. Always good. So, yeah. And as far as, let me see. We are in the week of NAMM. NAMM. Oh, shit. ¿Qué pasa with Pioneer? What's up, Panic? You should join in. I could go ahead and, you know, debate it with you. So, yeah, what's up with Pioneer? Let's see. Pioneer, it's NAMM week, and we should expect, you know, gear, right? Yeah, this is that, you know, time of the, you know, the year when brand new DJ gear comes out and we're all fucking like, oh, some new shit's gonna pop in. So I jumped into the into the NAMM website, which is free for anybody to join, by the way. And, I was checking out brand new products. So while I was looking for the brand new products, wait, hold on. I'm blurry. Let's see if it changed. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, my camera's all fucked up and does shit like that. So I was looking at to see what the new gear was. And what I come to find out is that this year, for the first time ever, Denon is nowhere to be found. Am I fucking wrong? Did I miss something? Was there a page I didn't turn to? Am I a fucking idiot? Is Denon there? I didn't see Denon. I did not see their sister company, ¿cómo se llama esto? Newmark. I did not see Rain. That's right, my girl. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. It is that way. So, fuck it. Well, I was back to politics. But, yeah, so I did not see Rain. I did not see... Oh, espérate. Mira esto. And here we have for us our live correspondent.
Hey, how you guys doing?
George Jet.
Bro, we got a lot of news today, man.
Wait, because I got to turn you up. And when I turn you up, I got to turn down my music. So, espérate.
All aboard the night train.
Oh, ¿te gustó esa?
Tremenda canción, bro. A lot of people don't know that song, and whoever knows it, man.
All aboard the night.
Credit to you. Credit to you.
Man, so let me ask you, George, did you jump on NAMM?
I did not because, dude, there's only one product that I really want to see, which is the Rain 1, and that's the only one I'm interested.
And it's not in there.
And oh, really? They're not advertising it over there?
It seems to be that, I guess, because NAMM was canceled, for a physical show.
They said, we're not doing it.
Yeah, why the fuck? Would you?
No.
You got to be the desperate type, or, it's like if they're trying to milk, a system and saying, hey, yeah, we're going to still have a show, but hey, guess what? It's going to be a cool new idea. Nobody is going to be there, and people can watch it whenever the fuck they want, and it's all on their computer and phone. You're going to be like, fuck, I could do that from my own website. I just tell you what the fuck I have. That's new, and that's it. The people that are going to follow that are going to follow that anyway, and the advertisement's going to be out there.
Yeah, they're going to do their own press releases and do their own videos. And
why pay for a place that isn't even there?
Right. Yeah, it's like PA systems, setting up line arrays and stuff for what?
Oh, it's true. True. Pero,
I just figured this. There's going to be more speakers, new versions, a little bit higher wattage, and QSC is going to add more tweeters to their speakers, so they have more tweeters. And that's about it. Nothing else,
Here, for Martin Luther King, me voy a comer un chocolate negrito.
Coño. Parece un mojón eso.
It was already in my pocket for a little while.
Is it warm?
Yeah.
Are you wearing a leather jacket?
No, man, it's a hoodie, but sleeveless.
Oh.
Había un poquito de frío. But I'm tropical,
But only on your chest.
Yo soy tropical. I'm from Miami. You're like, fuck it, give me the one without the sleeves.
Wow.
Ahí, me lo abro con la cadena de oro.
No, I'm telling you.
That's right.
San Lázaro. San Lázaro.
No, San Lázaro ahí.
So like I said on the last show, half the DJs didn't use any of the equipment for 2020. If somebody did upgrade equipment, great for them. But
it was a decade.
Well, obviously anything that comes out, he's going to buy it.
Hey, speaking of that, really quickly. So I ordered the Rain 1.
Yeah.
So it's already, on I guess, being set for delivery. Guess who ordered one too?
I'm gonna get one for testing purposes only. There's only
Like to return?
no. I'll buy it. I'll buy it and maybe return it or sell it. I don't care if I sell it at a loss. I just want to try it out. Like literally want to have it here. Unless Decade gets it first, and then I'll go to his house and check it out.
Well, here's the thing: he might get it first anyway because now they're on back order. They got so quickly and popular that everybody sold out.
Right.
So now it's a back order thing. So you're going to be on the next shipment.
That's all right.
How long that could be, you know? It's coming from China.
China.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's all right, man. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Wait. Speaking of this, we got somebody who wants to join.
There we go.
On the talk.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you raise yourself, handle your business?
He's trying to do it. There we go.
Aye, now you're good.
Look at that hair, man.
Shit, bro.
It looks good, bro.
At least you got some.
There you guys evolved.
Yeah. So like I said, man, I think the Rain one, as we were discussing, a good controller, a little bit heavy on the heavy side. And I'm all about lightweight, man. My controller's 8.1 pounds. The new Rain is like 23 pounds, 24 pounds.
23 pounds, yeah.
Damn, look at you guys with the specs. Fucking love that. That's why I have the show with other people.
With colored people or other people, you say?
I said other people. We're Martin Luther King Day. Don't fuck with color.
Hey, did you run the entrance of the
As a
show?
matter of fact, before, I kind of did without you. But I will say this, since it's MLK, I said we're gonna make sure at least we have one black person in the room, so we got Decade.
Right.
Right.
We got a Democrat, we got a Republican, a Trumpist, and you guys got to guess who's who. I'm not going anywhere. That's all. I'm leaving it right there. There's three of a kind right now.
There is.
Yeah.
Wow.
You got to guess who's who. And if you guys are listening right now in the comment, try to find out who's what.
And what Tropical be? Tropical, he's the trompista.
Ese tipo.
Es el trompista.
Yeah.
Andy, tú eres trompista. And Walter.
Tropical is a Democrat.
He's a Democrat? You think so? He could be. He could be.
God damn those dams. But speaking of all that,
Oh, by the way, I got a new drink.
Oh, looky.
I
heard about monkey shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna crack open this one today. Damn. John Q gave me that one, so as always, I like to
he didn't. Don't lie.
Give you previews of the drink.
Damn, and what are those like three little? What are those three little monkeys? Or what's on the side of the bottle?
It's three little monkeys on their shoulders.
On each other's shoulders. Like on
the shoulders.
It's a monkey train.
Blended malt scotch.
Who had the little box of monkeys, the barrel of monkeys, when they were a kid?
I did.
I did too.
Oh, the little.
Remember those?
Yep.
Yeah.
How much fun was that?
So they told me that as soon as I open this, to give it a
little
sniff
monkey
test.
fart comes out.
Well, they told me to give it a sniff test.
Because a little monkey fart comes out. Watch.
So I'm gonna test this out.
All right.
Oh, it does smell nice. It does smell nice. Hold on. If you hold on, you can hear the liquor sound.
I want to smell it.
You ready? Here we go.
Can't wait for that. Yeah, that's monkey shoulder. Oh yeah, speaking of Walter, we would love to get an update on your Croqueta Festival. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
I want to know what was out there, if anything was even exciting. I offered to go on bicycle, but then I saw the route and I was like, fuck that. That shit's coming from Doral to Miami. Yeah. Nah, I thought it was like in the neighborhood and shit.
No.
Oh, it's January 24th, so we still got time. Where do we sign up? What day is January 24th? Let's see.
Sunday.
At what time?
Tropicales are Republican. That's what it says. Figures.
Tropical.
All right, let's see how this monkey shoulder is.
Let's see. Keep it real. I see.
It's, you know what? You know what? It's good. It's not bad,
but
not my cup of tea.
What would you prefer?
I like Lafroig. I like peaty scotch that has a lot of smoke to
like
it.
peony scotch?
A lot of peat.
Is that what you said?
Little pee-pee scotch.
Yeah, this one's good, but it's got like a little bourbon aftertaste, which is nice.
Ah.
So it's good.
You know, I feel like I should buy a good bottle. As a matter of fact, let me know what your favorite. It could be scotch. It could be. Let me see what else would I be interested. It could be a gin. I'll try a gin. I'm not a gin guy, so maybe I could try one that you think is really great. And I will buy a bottle of a few of the different drinks that people will put up on the chat, and you're gonna watch me drunk on Monday.
Why don't you get a sponsor to buy them for you? That way you can review
right. You know, no, you see, that's the only Crown no quiero, because I used to drink a lot of Crown, and I still have that aftertaste of throwing up somewhere out in the ocean.
That's what happens. Hold on before you speak there, real quick. If you guys know any good scotches, let us know, because I'm a Scotch guy. I love Scotch. So if you know any brands that I should give it a try, let me know. All right, go ahead, Mr. Decade.
So, Hans, you should have your sponsor buy the bottles, so that way you can review them.
Yeah, I should try a different bottle every time.
Have your sponsor buy them, I said.
Yeah, fuck it. Walter. I mean, not Walter. Tropical. Get me a different bottle every Monday of something I should sample. And, you know, nada esa mierda barata. I don't want that cheap shit. I want some good stuff, you know, to refine my palate.
George, you drink Glenlivet?
I like those, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Good. I like Lagavulin a lot.
That's, yeah. Angel.
I like Lafroig is my favorite, though.
I never tried it. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna.
You know the best way I can describe it. Think about a dark campfire. Okay,
you had me going there for a second when you said dark, and then you.
No, like campfire. You know, but you're by the campfire. Wood.
He throws in
and you throw some seaweed in, and you throw some seaweed in it. Yeah, I know, huh? It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Threw me off.
Right. Oh, well, because you don't know Scotch then. You know, I'm sorry. I'm talking to the wrong person. That's what it's got. It's got peat. It's grass.
It's got pee.
Forgot it.
Yeah, leave that one alone.
Talking to amateurs here.
Yeah, no, actually you are, man. I don't know dick shit about any of that. I'm like one of those white chicks drinking. Just hit me with those drinks, you know, that's got a lot of liquor and power to them.
It's a little better now. Now that
and I shoot up my tequila.
Yeah.
A todo queda. Wow. Angel's Envy. No sé. Heard of it? No. What is that? Scotch? Whiskey?
Yeah, let us know, please.
Mira, espérate, que tenemos a DJ Croqueta.
What's up, guys?
Wait. Before we even get started, look at the new professional style he's popped in with.
I got more for you. Look, I'm going to imitate you.
Oh, okay. Look, he's got a backdrop. He's got ambient lighting.
He's got more hair than us.
He's got more hair than us. A ver, he's got a croqueta party going on. Are we all invited? Is that how it works?
Yeah, we're doing it. Dude, I did that like 2 years ago. The guys from the Miami Herald, Carlos Frias and Amy, they're the food editors for the Miami Herald. They did this croqueta tour. They went to like 4 or 5 places. I'm like, coño, I wonder how, what the difference is. So I did my own like 2 years ago. And I did like 6 or 7 places that year. And it was pretty good. Isla Canaria, hands down, was the best.
Really?
Yes.
I used to actually live right by it. And you know what it is? I guess I went there too often. And
yeah, you get used. See, the thing about croquetas and stuff like that, like pizza, you try it one day and it's like, oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever tasted. But then you don't try it again until maybe a couple of weeks later, so you don't have no comparison. So if you try different croquetas from different places on the same day, that's when you say, okay, I like these better than this. That one was softer. I like the texture. You can compare.
You know where I get my croquetas?
Where?
Weldon Manors.
Really?
That's not all he gets.
Are they beef croquetas?
Yeah.
They got there, no?
He gets chorizo croqueta.
So yeah, we're doing this. It's January 24th. It's gonna be at
DJ Peter, by the way. Big shout out, bro.
We're gonna meet at Casavana at Miami Lakes and take it from there. So.
We got my cousin from Cuba in the house. Okay, well, hello, Mel.
Where's the chef? Chef's not in today?
No, yeah, I know. Funny. We're all talking about food and shit. We got no chef.
Yeah, we need the chef.
No way, man. The chef made me.
George, you're the chef here.
So,
oh man, that's funny.
monkey shoulder.
All right, so we got Andy says Isla Canaria, best croquetas. I will say this: they're not too fat, they're not dry. They got that good texture. And they don't leave you with that aftertaste of.
Right.
Again, you're describing the croquetas I was talking about earlier.
Oh, that's right, croquetas.
I had them at Latin 2000 in Biscayne.
Yeah, not bad.
I'm not a croqueta connoisseur, but they were nice. They were good.
No, they're actually good, and I think they all make them the same. All the Land 2000s, they all make them just the same way. I have one right by here off Lejeune.
Yeah,
and their croquetas are great.
Yeah.
They're not fucking out of this world though.
But I'll tell you what, next time in Miami, I'm going to try that Isla Canarias.
Yeah.
Definitely going to try it.
And
there's so many places out there, though. There's so many bakeries and so many different styles of. Right. It's going to be impossible to find out what exactly. Everyone has different tastes. But for me, Isla Canaria, hands down, is the best.
Yeah.
Well, I hate La Carreta's croquetas.
They actually don't do it for me. You know which one was good? This one we went to, they had these little chorizo croquetas, but they're tiny. They're like the party size.
I like
I like those a lot, though. By the way, little party size ones.
No, they call you Walter.
Party size.
I go party size.
Okay, did you guys stop that? It was called 12 provisions or 12 algo de eso. It was like around Wynwood, more or less. But yeah, it's called 12 provisions. They had the chorizo croquetas. They were tiny, but they're delicious. Really, really tasty.
There's that one place that's near Isla Canaria, and as a matter of fact, I think they're the same owners.
Which one?
That place that's further back
on the same avenue,
same street. You go further back into like 150 something, and there's a restaurant. There's a restaurant with a bull.
Finca.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm going there tomorrow. The same people.
They make those little croquetas.
Yeah, there's the same Isla Canarias.
It has to be.
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. I have my mom's birthday was Saturday, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take her there tomorrow to eat lunch at Finca.
I've also heard about Vicky's Bakery. Yeah, Andy.
Yeah, Vicky's Bakery is good.
They're supposed to be really good. I like places that they have like a bunch of different flavors, like espinaca and shit like that. I love because obviously they already know they're making good croquetas, so they start adding flavors and shit to which they're gonna fuck up a few, but you get a good croqueta de bacalao.
Oh
yeah. You know who has all those flavors like that?
Who has a good croqueta de bacalao? Who does? But because I like that.
Croqueta bacalao, you probably find it at Carajo.
Hey, Carajo makes them, and you know who?
Carajo makes a variety. They make ham, chicken, sausage, fish.
Versailles makes them too, and I'm not gonna say that they're bad. They're okay.
Yeah.
Versailles is, okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna try Isla Canaria when I'm in Miami.
Yeah.
You know what you should make Walter do? Go pick up croquetas from all the places. El próximo día.
Rate them. He can rate them right there.
Rate them.
You're right there. I am.
Croqueta challenge.
Yeah.
I am.
What are you eating, Mr. DJ Croqueta?
Ice cream.
Wait, Walter is a foodie, pero of another level.
I'm a fucking fat ass.
Come comida. Yeah, grasa, bro.
Yeah, but yesterday I had a salad, so I balanced it out.
Yeah. All I know is
cheat day.
you eating. My like oily skin just starts getting even oilier and shit. Just watching that breakfast is greasy as fuck. You see that?
Yep. No.
Hey, Decade. All that Decade eats is chicken wings from Hooters
and Skittles.
Listen, that kid doesn't need anything else. He orders and he orders for two. Always. He's like, I'll take the 40 wings. 50. I'll be like,
and the funny thing is he laughs at me because I always eat from his plate. I just sit there and not order any food. I just wait until he's done.
Yes, he's never gonna finish any of that shit. No. But he orders it anyway. He's like, every time.
Hooters?
Yeah, man.
I love Hooters wings, but they go through me. It goes I have to be in the bathroom 20, 30 minutes afterwards because I love them. But that grease just, they cleans me out.
Hey, Decade, you're not having any dessert today?
Nope.
Pop-Tarts or Reese's Pieces from the fridge? What do you got? I know you got some good desserts in that fridge.
Today's show is sponsored by food.
I don't have any, really.
Yeah.
I don't have anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what you got there? I got another one.
I got another one, but this one's actually hasn't, I took it out of my pocket.
Oh.
I had to get a new fridge anyway, George. That's why I have nothing in it.
I almost got stuck with the paper. Why did you bother with this piece of shit?
I don't know. They just put them all empty in a bag.
Right? Just, yeah.
Bro, what's going on with your eyeball, bro? You going to take it out or what?
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Go
It's
wash your balls or something.
Decade already. Remember last time?
What? What did he do?
Sleep on the show?
No way.
He fall asleep.
No way.
Decade just dropped. He was like, you thought he froze? Nope.
You're talking on the thing going, hey, did you freeze?
No, because anytime you freeze, it's usually with the base fucked up. So he was like this.
That's funny.
So, Decade, when are you getting your Rain 1?
February 5th or 11th, whatever comes out.
We should have a contest on who gets it first.
Oh.
You probably will because you ordered yours before I did.
Whichever one of you gets it first, I want to check it out.
Bueno, it's going to be in display on top of my mantle area. I've been adding little ideas. I'm like building it before it gets here. Bro. Yeah, I already jerked off 3 times to it. Bro. I was just trying to watch porn, but YouTube kept popping up with another little and this DJ doing tricks on it, and this. Yeah, I was like, it's like when you're jerking off and the chick is hot, and then all of a sudden you're about to nut, and over to the guy's dick.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, fuck!
Boom!
I just nutted to the dude.
Ay, coño.
Tiene gummy bears. Oh, Andy, you got. Bro, I love gummy bears. Hey, speaking of that, since we don't go to the movies anymore, what was your favorite movie candy to eat?
No caps.
I would say snow caps.
Really?
Really? Snow caps with those little white things on it?
It's like, what is that white stuff that they put on it? It doesn't do
Sugar.
anything.
It's sugar. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It just kills the flavor of the chocolate, I think.
No, it doesn't.
It's like it's like chalk on top of your fucking.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But I guess two people,
I used to get the Raisinets, even though I never eat Raisinets outside of the theater.
That's funny.
Never ever eat that stuff.
Well, it's like me with popcorn. I don't care for popcorn anywhere else but the fucking theaters.
Yeah, I have to have popcorn in the theater.
What about when they have
Put that butter on that bitch?
Yeah, the butter and the little salt shaker, the little salt, like orange salt.
Oh, the blues.
I get all swollen and shit. So sorry, you don't know that salt story.
And then you get the $5 like bucket of soda.
Yeah.
You go refill and then you have to piss like 3 times during the movie.
You're like, oh yeah, I always run out at the end of the fucking movie. I'm like, if it's a fucking Marvel movie and I have to wait for some extra shit, I don't think I can.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll fucking catch it on you.
Yeah, I walked out of the last one. I had to come back for the end. I'm like, fuck it. I'd rather miss part of the movie than the ending.
Sweet tarts, bro. Andy, no es por nada, but sweet tarts.
¿Qué le pasa a él? Dice, tengo hambre.
Sweet tarts?
Sweet tarts don't go with anything that you're eating or drinking. If you eat sweet tarts, then your soda tastes shitty.
Yeah.
It fucks up your flavors, man. Gummy bears don't fuck with the flavor because it's slightly sweet. Twizzlers, well, they're pretty good.
I've never liked Twizzlers.
I never either.
Like crayons. Pretty much. They taste like crayons.
Yeah, never had a flavor for Twizzlers.
Christy Giacomino. I've never known if it's Giacomino or it's Jacomino.
El Camino.
El Camino. It could be El Camino.
Yeah.
What's going on, girl? That's right. What's your favorite? Mamoy, let's find out what's her favorite candy from the movie theaters.
Yeah, and if you guys have any other questions, please let us know.
I bet it's chocolate. It's gonna be chocolate. If it's a girl, it's chocolate.
So it's both.
Oh, it's no. She's talking about El Camino.
Oh.
Remember, you got about a almost a minute delay.
Yeah, sure. I forgot about that.
Hey, look who I got here.
Reese's chocolate and peanut butter.
You're on the show, man.
Espérate, ¿quién coño es eso?
Yeah, bro, you're on the show right now.
Oh man!
Right. Well,
Look, it looks like a retarded The Rock.
I'll reach back out to you at another time.
What's the question? Why don't you go online and ask the question?
Because it's a computer question.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and ask it.
Ask the question.
Okay, well, I'm just going to show you. I just need you
Can't
to
even
tell
hear
me
it.
All right,
Can't hear him.
Boy, we hear him. Okay, vamos a
how
ver.
much RAM is it using?
A lot.
Total? Well, 94%. 94% of your memory is being used, according to that. That's a lot.
Down.
Okay.
Um,
What's Resolume using the most of it?
Ooh.
Oh, really? Why don't you sort it by memory to see who's using the most memory?
How do I do that?
Probably click on the top where it says memory.
It's sorting.
Well,
It's
once again,
Desperado.
All right, go. Oh, yeah, get closer so I can see it.
Andy says,
Oh wow. Okay, it's using. Yeah, it's using a lot of memory. It's using
Lucky
3 gigabytes. 3 gigabytes of memory. Wow.
what is using 3 gigabytes of memory? Desktop window manager.
Whatever that orange one is.
yeah.
It says desktop window
Delete
manager.
it.
Really? Oh, reboot your computer, bro. It shouldn't be that high.
No te esa mierda.
It's probably something you load.
Resolume is only using.
Yeah, Resolume's fine.
What? There's no chocolate in Reese's Pieces.
All right, go ahead and reboot the computer. See if it happens again. Call me back.
Mind blown. Well,
right.
Christy Giacomino says that there's no chocolate in Reese's.
What are you, Batman over there, Hans?
Giacomino. Yeah. I love condenser microphones. They make you sound real sexy when you talk close up. I want to start doing voiceover.
Nice.
Just but short shit. It's like I have a little accent, but it's not much. But I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about insurance.
So what were we talking about?
Insurance.
Rain one.
So it's just peanut butter with a candy shell. So I always thought that. I guess I'm thinking of the Reese's.
Oh yeah,
Peanut butter cups.
you're listening to
That chocolate.
Freddie Cruz on Hot 105.
Man, that guy's got a voice that's almost as good as mine.
Hey, Declan, we need to get microphones like these guys so we can sound like that.
Oh, by the way, I got another one here.
There you go. Just send it over.
Was that up your ass, George?
That's where you had it. You just went.
You pull that out of your ass, George?
I did with a lube.
He got-
Normally just rub it in here like that.
Oh, the whole thing about the DJ, when you talk like that, it's that it makes their speaker vibrate.
That's what makes it sound good.
La mujer pone el speaker y no se lo pega, and then you go.
Howard Stern.
And if Christy's there, I just take this off.
Oh, dangerous!
Christ.
So now you don't hear the.
Anywho.
Así es. So,
All right, what's the next topic, man?
Yeah.
You got anything?
I want to keep going back really quickly to Pioneer.
Yeah.
So, Pioneer, what's the Apex? What's the company name now? It's kind
Oh,
of
they sold again?
No, they didn't sell. They just changed their name because they were like, we don't want to be Pioneer anymore. We want to be something else. So, Apex, Atha, something. It sounds like a Greek
Afix.
mythology or one of those you know one of those university groups.
Corteva Argiscience.
What is it?
Corteva?
No, that's not it.
Yes, it is. I'm reading it. I just fucking Googled the fucking shit. Don't tell me.
Go to Pioneer. Go to the Pioneer DJ, and they changed their name to some shit like that. when you have four guys in a group conversation, a woman alone.
I don't
Where's
see that. I don't see that.
I'm gonna find it para que todo el mundo se caiga la boca.
All right.
Porque tú sabes. Let's see.
With all this technology you have there, can't you just bring it up and put it on the screen?
I should be able to do that, right? But
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of guy.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that bright. Or maybe I am.
Boom.
But I'm gonna find it. Talk amongst yourselves.
Hey, so how you guys doing?
So anyway, other than another channel that they add to the controller, what else are they going to add?
To what?
Pioneer. Listen, all of these people are running out of things to do. They don't know what controller they're gonna take out now.
There's not really much that there is to do to a controller. I mean,
Exactly.
how many more features can you add to that?
Well, it's not a controller. What we need is good software. That's what we need. We need upgraded on software.
Yeah, well, they should concentrate on that instead of bringing out new controllers.
They need that. They need to integrate iPads instead of computers to store your music.
Exactly.
They need to work on that like ASAP.
So
They got a whole bunch of stuff they got to do. I got a list.
bam.
Okay. Alpha Theta.
Where is it?
Say Alpha Theta.
Alpha Theta.
Yeah, but that's a corporation, though.
Yeah.
That's their company.
That's a corporation, though.
That's the corporation. That's not Pioneer.
Corporation. It's their company. It's their new name, and they're throwing it out there on top. They're everything that's happening with NAMM. They're like Pioneer DJ Alpha Theta.
Oh, babe, that's a mierda.
That's they want to show off that new name. They're really trying to push that. So
Okay.
That's still not going to change the thing that they don't have any new groundbreaking stuff.
It could have been Lambda.
Yeah.
by the way, thank you.
Yeah, it would have been better with that.
For giving us a little bit of a woman thought in there. Gracias. Chacamino. So that's what's going on. So Pioneer, they did something great. They created their new name.
Yeah, big deal.
Their big push is the Flex.
Yeah.
Y ya tú sabes, the Flex es una mierda. Their secondary was their V10 and V10M, whatever.
Yeah, for 4 DJs that are going to buy it.
For
4.
And then the other big mixer that's on there is the Heath and Allen Heath, whatever.
Alan Heath, yeah.
It's one of those zone whatever mixers that they make.
Mm-hmm.
But what about the other controller came out before the Flex? That all-in-one controller.
They're all in one. That's their flagship.
Yeah.
But it's not considered new anymore.
Oh no?
No, it's on their list of products that they're showing. They're showing the Flex, that one, and then like I said before, the mixers. And that's it. That's Pioneer. So
like I said, is Bad Bunny going to sound different in any of these controllers?
Yes.
All right.
On all of them, actually.
No comments.
Pero here, and then here's the next thing. Then Denon is not in NAMM.
Yeah.
They're like, Pioneer is such a piece of shit.
You know what? Denon is one of those companies that they've always had great hardware.
Yeah.
They were innovative. They would always come up with like 3 groundbreaking.
They've always been innovative because they go further out the box, and then like they say about Pioneer keeps it wholesome. They try not to overdo, what it is, or that's at least what they say to not being creative. They don't want to, and I get it. Listen, you don't want to be like the guy who has too many bells and whistles, and you're like, all right, bro, it looks like a fucking Christmas tree. What the fuck, Like you should have come up with more interesting and better put. You don't want overdone shit. So I get that, and Pioneer's been good at that, but. No, I think that they just kind of like.
The thing is they gotta bring out new controllers every couple of months or every couple of years to stay relevant.
This was my idea. I said to myself, okay, what's missing from Pioneer right now? 2 items. I bet you don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna let you talk for a while.
Yeah.
Good, because here we go. Let me wind up. 2 items are missing. Number 1 item, a mixer for the Nexus 3000. It's not even Nexus, is it? It's what is it called? The PDJ whatever 3000. Correct? I think.
I guess. I don't know.
Todo el mundo está dormido. Oye, levántate.
No, I'm letting you talk.
So we need a mixer for the 3000 because we're still using the same Nexus mixer from the 2000s. So now we get a 3000 and we don't have a 3000 mixer. We don't have a mixer to match up the next level.
So you're talking about a mixer, not a controller. A mixer.
Yeah. We need a new mixer for those 3, the 3000s. We're gonna have these 2 new fucking badass players, and yet we're still ordering an old mixer for them.
When was the last time you used the Nexus 3000s?
I had never used them. Never used them.
Neither have I. That's my point.
Well, that's for club DJs. If you're not a club DJ, you're not working at Live or anything like that. You're not gonna be using that.
Yeah.
Even the clubs are still, not even. Most of them don't have them still.
They don't have them yet. But they're going to be on like the high end on the riders for stars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Featured DJs, they're going to start requesting that because those are the people that are buying those controllers.
Yeah, once they start getting used to them, and that's what they want. So then that, and then what the mixer should come with as the new mixer for this whole concept is the isolators of vocals, bass, and drums and stuff like that. Just like
that's software based. That's software based.
I went in. It will be somewhere software based. Maybe next to the effects, something simple. On each side for each channel, or 1, 2, 3, remove vocals, remove beats, and remove bass line or whatever.
Yeah, that'll cause latency in audio, so that they're not going to do that.
That's why we got a tech, in the house. Like,
is that even possible?
No.
Is that even possible without having the tracks all separated?
No.
From the get-go?
No, because what you have to do is you have to literally sample the analog to digital, then do all the conversion, and then do all the processing on that, and then move it back to analog and throw it out to speakers.
And then
that will take forever.
4 or 5 different tracks.
Well, no, that's just going to take forever. So you're going to get a lag from hell.
A millisecond, but whatever.
Yeah.
He's right about that, but it's not going to be such a big deal. I think that the reason why maybe they won't do that yet is because it's not fully functional.
I think they need to do this. They need to leave the controllers alone, which that's a bad thing because that means that the company doesn't make any money if they're not releasing controllers every year. What they need to concentrate is on software. They need to change the software. They need Serato is behind in technology by years. I agree. Okay, when you have Virtual DJ kicking ass over Serato with the new stems and all that thing, and and all the capabilities, and Serato doesn't have good management of files. You have duplicates in your library. Serato does nothing for you. It's just a behind software, and that's why I always have a beef with Serato. Always had a beef with Serato.
Okay.
So George, why don't you use Virtual DJ then?
It's not even a question. I'm not using it. First of all, I can't stand Virtual DJ. It looks like shit.
What you're saying is better than Serato, so why don't you use
I said the technology is better. Yeah, but the software to me looks like crap.
It's just like admitting that you like the Backstreet Boys and shit.
Yeah. I like the technology behind it. I love the technology, man. That thing has streaming graphics. That thing has karaoke. That thing has playlists. That thing has auto mixing.
George takes off his shirt. Let's put it to sponsor right now.
But I'm talking and they talk right over me, bro. Can't believe it.
Sponsors All Permit Solutions Incorporated. That's our boy Andy. Reach him at 305-970-0110 for all your permit needs, or also hit him up on his email, permitman@comcast.net. Ese es el jefe, pa que sepa. There we go. All right, we're back.
Anyway, I'm trying to get a topic going on the show, and you interrupt me with a fucking sponsor.
It's the best time. When shit's about to go down, you hit them with a bam. We got commercial break.
No. Well, you guys talk. I'm just gonna lay back and watch you guys talk.
Yeah, espérate. Let me put on my hoodie. Ahora sí la cosa está caliente.
What's up with those sleeves, bro?
I'm Cuban.
You have on pointy shoes too? Pointy white shoes?
Mira. This is what a real Cuban walks with.
You're not a Cuban for Hialeah, though. You're that Kendall type of Cuban.
That's right.
my boys in Hialeah, they wear the little white pointy shoes. Like that, yeah.
The cockroach killers?
Yeah, those things.
Mata cucaracha. Oh yeah, Andy, of course, bro. We never forget you, man. That's why I remember the bottle of whiskey that I'm gonna try, and what else we were saying? Scotch. I'm not a Scotch guy. I should try Scotch.
I got $300 right here that I'm gonna give you. He ain't gonna give you shit.
Mira, chocolate.
So George, you didn't like the monkey shoulder? George.
That sounds funny.
George, you didn't like the monkey shoulder?
What? Is he frozen?
He's out. He's gone.
Is croqueta frozen?
Decade.
Oh, here.
Oh, there you are.
I said, did you like the monkey shoulder?
It's okay. It's okay. It's nothing to talk about.
So I'm not a whiskey guy. I'm just saying because my friend, the one that passed away, he used to drink that all the time and he swore by it. He loved it. So I'm not a whiskey drinker, so I don't know.
I've only tried it once.
Yeah, I tried it when he had it in his house, when there was no vodka or anything else.
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
So, George, bring the monkey shoulder back up. Bro, I look like the dark side.
You look like, ¿cómo se llama? Darth Maul without the paint.
Wait, hold on. I got to make my room red.
There you go.
Red of it. No, like I.
There you go.
Nope, like I. Bro, I got all these. Oh, here we go. Colors. Select all. All right, here we go. Coño, ¿qué serio? All right, let me keep eating my Hershey's. I'm going to eat a red one.
All right, what's the next topic? We already lost one person.
Oh, we got Alex in the house, Mr. Karaoke. Oh, yeah, Alex, no por nada, but you should join us because I want to have karaoke conversations with you. George looks like he had a bad something to eat. What does Alex say? Monkey shoulder is so smooth. Great whiskey. And we have Mario in the house. Coño. Que turba. Bro, I don't know what it is, but today I must be getting my period. I like chocolate. Mira, Walter.
Ay, carajo.
Hey, man, I don't know what it is, but when my wife is about to get her period,
You get it too?
I get it too. I get all swollen and hecho mierda. I get attitude.
Imagínate. That's why I don't have one of those.
That's why if she gets pregnant, then I get sympathy pains. I don't know. I don't know about that.
I'll go out and get you some, some chocolate in the middle of the night with some lettuce and tomatoes. Some pickles.
Some pickles with marshmallow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Liz. Liz in the house. Oye, espérate. Let me go ahead and see if I could go ahead and send un invite aquí. Esto es para Alex, si quiere. Mi casa, tu casa. So, yeah. So, let me get back to, hold on. A ver. Yeah, so Denon disappeared. Totally disappeared from NAMM. Newmark doesn't give a fuck. Rain doesn't care either. Wonder why?
Why?
Because they all knew that Pioneer, the only one that matters, wasn't pulling shit out. They pre-came their Flex controller a month early.
I haven't even seen this Flex controller. What's so good about that one?
There's nothing good about it. It's they made a controller basically for the broke side, which is maybe like $800 or something like that for that one, the Flex. Okay. And it's all the outputs and inputs are like RCA and very minimal. There's no real power to it, and you could USB it for the power.
So it's basically low cost, like beginner type of shit.
It is, and then it has this little effect thing that you could do where you could scratch, and all you have to do is move the record. It'll do the cutting of the fader for you. So it's like you could sound like a beast.
So it's like the sync button for mixing.
No, that was
for scratching.
Bitch, I use a sync. So.
I know you do, bitch.
No, but in reality, it's worse than that because it's going to make you really sound good when you're not. Oh, and it has a transition effect. Basically, like an effect that's going to go wow, explosion, and then your track comes in.
So what the fuck do we need? Why do we have jumps?
because we're supposed to be better.
For you, ¿para qué estamos nosotros aquí?
Yes, ¿y qué es eso, Walter? ¿Qué pusiste?
That's the link, the tour. You can go on there.
Oh, the croqueta tour?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody. I like it. Oh, no, I liked something else.
Alex Lopez is definitely an Android user.
I mean, he must be. And I'm sure. Wait, now we're gonna rag on Alex. I'm sure he uses virtual DJ.
Yeah,
but I know why. It's good for karaoke.
Yeah,
Virtual DJ is great for karaoke, man. Not for anything. I think, if it wasn't, there's something that most people do not hear on virtual DJ. But when you're mixing on virtual, there's this little sound, this little digital sound that is very hard to hear, but I hear it.
That's why? That's because they're using really bad files from YouTube and shit.
Yes and no, because I hear it on good files too. And man, there's times when I would listen to like Angelo.
Yeah.
Or there was this guy when we did the Pembroke Pines, that whole whatever Irish festival thing, and he had virtual DJ, and I'm like, going, man, why is it that as soon as this guy goes on,
his settings were probably wrong too.
That little something.
Yeah, his setting was probably wrong.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there's a way to fix that, and I'm just knocking on virtual for nothing.
We're setting up a studio last week with virtual DJ for live streaming music, and it's a powerful software, man.
It's got a lot of bells and whistles, more than I think anybody ever needs, and you fully do have the hands-on control on that shit. Mm-hmm. You truly could do whatever the fuck you want. You could make it look like a big dick and balls, on the face, whatever the fuck you want to do, it's there, man. Somebody's already created it. Because I think everybody, you could do your own mapping and whatever the fuck.
Right.
That's pretty cool. Hey, for Walter.
We want big booty bitches, big booty bitches. We want big booty bitches, big booty bitches.
All right. A ver.
All right, so Alex says, actually, I use Virtual DJ for all music videos, and I use a dedicated karaoke software, all that it has for functions you need. Yeah, it's a great software. Very good software.
A ver, what else does he say? Oh, so it's also very good for standalone. So I guess if you don't have players and stuff like that, and you're just running off your computer.
It does.
I've always wanted to try to actually DJ directly from my computer. It's like I feel like I'm missing something.
I did that years ago with virtual DJ. That's what the first program I ever had. And
guys.
And it was pretty cool.
So 2 parties ago, I went to see somebody DJ, and they were using Spotify to DJ with. And they were using it directly through the computer. When one song ended, they just went to the other one. Party was banging. Everything was going good. Music selection was awesome. No mixing needed.
Yep.
And that's it. The party was done. Everybody was happy. People went home.
Everybody got drunk. Everybody was partying on the dance floor.
And not one mix was made.
Yep.
You know what
I just want to say that.
And here we go. Listen, the last thing I want to have to say is that a DJ isn't really necessary to have a good time.
What? A DJ is only there to select the music, but beat mixing is. I've said it. It's not even a requirement.
Yeah,
it isn't. I mean, it's even fun when you hear somebody who's not mixing and throws 2 songs in and they sound like shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like now it's entertainment. You're like, oh, what the fuck, But yeah, you're listening. You're enjoying that moment of watching somebody fucking train wreck on.
Yeah, right. But the thing about Spotify is Spotify selects it for you. So they not only select something that's close to the BPMs that you're playing, but something that is similar to that track, so it blends well together.
Right? Yeah. Well, you can make a playlist and it'll all fade, and
But
that's
you don't even have to be there to select it.
right. And that's one of those cool things about virtual DJ, that if you literally sit there at the party and load up your tracks to the playlist, you can let virtual DJ just crossfade the music, and all you got to do is just select the next song and the next track.
I got it.
And it's awesome. And hold on, I know you're gonna interrupt me. I know you're gonna interrupt me. Every time I get something going, you interrupt me. There was an old program called Segway for the Mac, which was really cool. You guys probably never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
But the cool thing about it, it had a huge button right in the middle. I mean, a huge button. It said Segway. So what happened is you would play a song, and then let's say that you wanted to get out of that song, you hit that button segue, and it would segue into the next song right when you hit it, which is really cool, because that's another feature that virtual DJ maybe has. I don't know because I don't use it, but that's a really cool feature for that.
I will say this. That is a great feature for any fucking whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You know that your song's about to go shitty. You're like, oh, yeah, I mean, there's people leaving the dance floor. Segue.
Right.
Segue. You should have like a double tap, 2 segue buttons.
Yeah, you just get 2 songs right back
to
right
back
after
to
another,
back.
back to back.
Wait. I don't know. I was going to say something. Oh, I lost it.
You got to write things down, bro.
As soon as George starts talking again, you'll think about it. You'll interrupt him.
Yeah. Just or he runs a damn sponsor right in the middle of. But if I sit back, there's nobody talking. Look, watch this.
No tienes zipper. No tienes.
I don't have a fucking zipper.
We just got white balanced, but.
White balance.
Damn, Walter boy. Oh yeah, after that croqueta run, you should go straight to the fucking sun tanning spot.
Oh yeah, play the video.
I'm actually dark, bro. I have a tan.
Oh yeah, play the video. Play a little piece of that video. The one he sent you. The croqueta. Didn't he send you a video?
Oh, it's an event link.
Oh, it's an event link.
Put it in the comments. It's a link for the event.
Oh, okay.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be on the 24th of January, which is on a Sunday, starting at what time?
At 12.
A las 12. And how do people, besides the link, get more information?
Well, see, I screwed up because I made it a private event.
I'm the one drinking, and you're the one that's fucking crazy.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna duplicate the event. I'm gonna make it public so everybody can see it.
That's a good thing, Walter. That's a great invention. Make it public so people can go.
Yeah. Well.
Hey, can we bring our pets?
Sure. We're gonna be in your car, so I don't care what you bring.
One asshole is like, hey, can we bring our dog and our children?
Bring the kids, bring the dogs. I don't care. You're gonna be in your car. I'm gonna be in my car. Everybody's gonna be in their car.
Oh, is that how it works?
Is it 6 feet apart? Are we going to have COVID? Are we going to exercise our COVIDs?
Fuck that shit.
Are they going to put the croqueta in the exhaust manifold?
No, that's only a banana in the tailpipe. Come on, man. Learn your Eddie Murphy.
Hey, look, we got my Italian.
You're right. Great movie, by the way, Walter.
Mira, empezamos a hablar de croquetas y salió el chef.
Ya, ¿viste?
¿Viste? Hey, oye, chef, tú haces croquetas italianas. We should have some at Piazza.
Salvo, I'm going to meet you once, buddy. I heard you are a hot chef, man. You know your crap.
Hey, listen. He gave me this steak to take home on Sunday. Bro, the funny thing is that my food is supposed to be to take home, but it doesn't ever make it home. Halfway down the highway, it's already done.
Done.
Bro, I almost have crashed because I'm like trying to bite into a steak in my hand. There's no utensils being used. I'm just like fucking going into this bitch. Bro, he's changed my life, man.
Nice.
Good.
Oh, dice que el domingo va a ser croquetas especial de Piazza Italian Croqueta.
Awesome. I'll be on Sunday.
That would be amazing. Is there anything like that? And what would it be like? What would it have besides marinara sauce?
I'll say like a pizza croqueta.
It's like a pizza croqueta,
but make it a little Latin with a little Latin flavor, a little Latin twist.
And don't make them like a croqueta sticks. Go for the little baby meatball size.
Oh shit!
Well, you could put anything. It's like they have this one that we're gonna try in what the fuck is it called? La Trova. It's a restaurant on 8th Street. Close to your neck of the woods, Hans. La Trova has paella croquetas. So they have paella and they wrap it in the galleta and they fry them.
Or you could take a pizza.
That's very interesting.
And put croquetas on it.
Yeah, you can put anything. You get a pizza, roll it up, put breading on.
Slice them down, and they're like the pepperonis.
Yes, I love that.
Actually, I had that.
That's a great idea, Hans.
They had that at this place in Aventura Mall.
Oh, yeah?
It's called the Cuban Sandwich Croqueta. It's basically ham and cheese with a croqueta on there. And a pizza. Cuban sandwich pizza. It's ham, cheese, pierna with a croqueta and a pickle. The pickle I didn't really care for, but
man,
yeah.
That's how croqueta
on it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah,
I like that idea, man.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I forgot what it was called. It's a pizza place in the food court in Aventura.
Mira, me voy a comer un chocolate que I've been holding in my hand for a long time now.
Yeah, I'm really. What happened with the fucking coffee, bro?
Mira. It's like.
Looks like
diarrhea, bro.
Looks like your nipple, bro.
That's diarrhea.
Hey, Louis says you can milk anything with nipples.
That's meet the fuckers.
Tetas y croquetas.
Tetas y croquetas. Oh, that would be the spot.
That's what Louis says. Tetas y croquetas.
Does it exist?
I wish.
Somebody should bust out and make tetas and croquetas. Listen, that little window will be popular, banging.
I agree.
Listen, they don't have to be naked. They could just be like Hooter girls.
It's
always nippy. It's always nippy in that spot. It's gonna. You make it always con un aire acondicionado.
There's a fan on there, so it's.
If my wife hears me, she's gonna be like, "Yo quiero otro lugar con croqueta y piña." Te tienes que caer.
Wait, is it time for the coffee?
Mira, wait. Yeah, it's almost time, as a matter of fact. A ver, Salvo says, a ver, Hans, croquetas de papas con queso, ahumada y jamón de ajo.
Shit, I'm going on Sunday, bro.
It's gotta have some marinara sauce.
It's gonna have Italian purity in it. That's what it's gonna be. Tú eres el rey. Yo lo que sé es que lo que tú hagas, yo me lo voy a.
He's the chef. Yeah, let him do what
we gotta let him create. As a matter of fact, when I eat them, I'm gonna bust them out live.
Yeah,
I will. Because I'll be doing my.
Record it, and we'll put a segue.
And we'll put it in. We'll put it in that part of the show. Me gusta.
Salvo, do your best, man.
Tu croqueta en el show.
What day you gonna be there, Hans?
Sunday. Well, I'm there every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. But Sunday, he's gonna make. And that Sunday, you're gonna already be.
Right. I'm gonna do the croqueta thing on Sunday, so.
Yeah, so you can't be fucking that up.
I'll try it some other time.
I'll be having my own, bro. What?
That's fine.
Nice.
That's right. So, man,
I'll be getting you ready. I'm gonna take pictures in every spot. So by the time you get to work that day, you're gonna be like, "Oye, la croqueta."
All right. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you guys ask your questions there on the chat line on Facebook Live.
Oh, mira cómo suena.
How professional.
¿Viste?
Somebody has to be.
You know what?
Yeah.
I had nothing actually.
I like the
But
freeze.
I saw George, step back. I was like, it's working. But,
I like the freeze.
you like their who?
I like the freeze. When we freeze.
Oh, the everybody freeze now.
Yeah, we just freeze.
Everybody freeze.
Wow. Jesus.
We could do that. As a matter of fact, we should have moments when we freeze, and we could call that show. The only show that freezes purposely.
All you got to do is call freeze, and we got to freeze. We got to freeze for 5 seconds.
You gotta play Freeze Frame by what's it, people?
Oh, you blinked. Ya lo jodiste ya para carajo. Hey, can we do a little name that tune?
Of course we can. We're gonna be limited, but it's better that
just
way.
look through your collection that has no names.
A ver, espérate.
That way you can name some of your things.
A ver.
Walter parece que le hace falta más ice cream.
Yeah, I'm done.
No, you're done.
Here we go.
What was it? Chocolate?
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh shit. Oh, café time.
Llamando the cafe hotline.
Yes.
Hello, is it cafe hotline?
Can I help you?
We would like un cafecito cubano, por favor.
Okay.
Say hello to America.
All right, you know what we're gonna do now? And we're gonna time you, Mom. So let's see how fast you could get it over here.
Wait.
All right, timer starts now.
Say hello to America. You are part of the new USA.
She's got less than 5 minutes.
Okay.
Great show, by the way.
We'll get it.
Great show. ¿Qué pasa, USA?
Oh, it's a great show.
Man, and let me see. Yeah, we're gonna be limited on music, but that might make it even better.
Yeah. I like it.
Choices are
You know what the best time to DJ? Like when your computer crashed and you have a party and you load up a new computer with like some songs, but you don't have them all. You don't have them all. You just have like a batch that you loaded up just for the party, and you don't know what's in it.
and you're hoping for the best.
And bro, you're going through that shit. You're sweating, you're digging, but bro, that's the best set you could ever do.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It happened to me last Tuesday where I said to myself, I'm not gonna run with my laptop to Taco Craft.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a minimal SSD that I have with just 1 terabyte filled with music, but it's folders that I just threw in there.
Right.
I analyzed them and I said, fuck it. We'll see what comes out.
Fire.
I turned that bitch on. I start scrolling and I'm like, the beginning was hard because I did not know where to start from. I'm like,
right.
What can I play? And then, I see like Genie in a Bottle.
Yeah, ese mismo.
Okay, vamos a ver, Genie in a Bottle. From there, I went into fucking Justin Timberlake. I was going through the BPMs.
Got it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
And then somebody comes up to me and says, oh man, you got that new. And I was like, right before they said anything, I looked at them and I go, wait a second. I have that title internet button that if I just press search, it'll go straight to title and it'll find whatever fucking song. Yeah. And game was over. Now I was fucking the king of the world again.
Right.
But I'm not gonna lie, I only used it for that one song.
Gotcha.
After that, I kind of broke my ice, and then
let me ask you a question: did you get a tip for that song?
Huh?
Did you get a tip for that song?
No, I did not.
You played it anyway,
and I played it anyway.
You're good, bro.
I'm a nice fucking guy.
I do that all the time.
You're good. Yo lo mando para carajo. Si no me dan 20 pesos, they ain't gonna hear that song.
I do all the time.
Someone's there.
Oh man, she's breaking down to out of the 5 minutes. She's almost got 2 left. Mama ven.
And $50 if they want to hear bachata.
Man, here's a funny thing. I will get a tip of $100, and they'll say, No, I don't want to hear anything. I just want to say thank you.
I've done that.
And you're like,
Yeah, like what do you want to hear?
wait, no. I'm wait. at that moment, I'm pulling my pants on. I'm like, you want to touch the pee-pee?
It's yours. Yeah,
Nice.
You're like, something's missing here. I'm
yeah,
like,
exactly.
pero afuera, papi.
Yeah, this kid did it to me the other day with like I think it was a 20 or 50. He gave it to me. I'm like, I'm leaning over the DJ booth like, he goes, no, bro, that's just because I like your music. Thanks.
Thank you.
I'm
You're
like, you don't want to hear anything? He goes, no, you're doing fine. I'm like, okay.
Nice.
and then he comes back later with his cousin. Hey,
He sat there, smoked his cigar on the couch, and he was fine with that.
Then they pass you the phone con una lista.
Yeah. Una lista de-
No, man. The funny thing is that sometimes I'm gonna get by the way they hand it to me. When they hand you 100 or 50, they hand it to you like this. Mira, así. O te lo hacen así, like in the hand, like. Wow.
Nice.
When they hand you $3
Yeah, they're scared.
rolled up,
Yeah, rolled up where you can't see the shit.
and they do the hand, this.
And that shit's wet.
And you're like, you just grab that and a little bit of COVID.
Yeah. And a little bit of foot sweat.
Yeah, there's definitely that in there. Like, oh,
Better in there.
Yeah, that
thank
shit
you
was
for
wet.
that tip. That's when I wish I had the tip jar.
Yeah.
Then I could spray it down. Better know. Yeah. And
Hey, you know what? I do my my list. I don't have. Well, it's not the paper, but it's a little list.
I'm getting
It'll
coffee
say-
for free. My coffee is for free. And 6, 5. So, mira, George como está empingado because he's trying to tell me something.
No, I'm listening.
Café gratis.
Where's the coffee, man? Where's the coffee?
She's gonna splash it at me.
She's poor little bitch, bro. She's gonna throw it at you.
She just spit on it. Mira.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Right on time. 5 minutes.
It's 5-minute coffee break. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Mom. Oh, she's got to go on the show. She's got to come on the show.
One day. Oh,
No. She's got to come right now. Just tell her to walk around real quick. Está en rolo.
Walk out real quick.
Damn. Fucking zángano.
She only likes talking on the phone. She's not even a real person. You know what's funny? I have the taste of chocolate in my mouth still.
Yeah. Oh, and it tastes good. So what I do is I got a list, right? I got a little piece of paper like this, long ways, and I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, and I put artist and title of song, right? And I put that with a piece of with a pencil on the top, and then there's a large cup with like a couple 5s and 20s and 10s in there. So when they come up, they're like, oh yeah, could you play? I go, yo, bro, I'll play it, but listen, write it down for me because I'm looking for another song for somebody else. Write it down for me, and when you're done, visit the cup. So then either they leave or they write shit down.
Right.
And then if I see them write things down and they don't put anything, I grab the paper again and I put an X on that number. That's it. That's the way it works. Nah, bro.
Do you get Venmo and shit like that at the party?
No, I never got that.
Hey, do you have a Cash App?
Actually, I had that once. This guy at Cigar Bar comes up to me. He goes, hey, bro, I don't have any money. He requested a song, obviously. He goes, he looked at his wallet. He goes, bro, I don't have no money, but do you have Cash App?
Nice.
And I'm like, bro, don't worry about it. I'll play your song anyway. And he left. He goes, no, give me your Cash App. I'll send you. And he sent me $20 in Cash App.
Yeah, bro. Accept the money, bro. Accept the money. Don't say no.
Always prepared with your Cash App, your Venmo, your PayPal. Have them all ready to fucking go. I have one little folder just for that.
Right.
Yeah.
And they all come with a little, ¿cómo se llama esta mierda? The barcode.
Yeah, QR code.
Yeah.
You can just scan it.
Scan that shit real quick. They don't have to start looking for you. They know it's you. It's perfect. And right away. Here's what happened to me the other day.
Mm-hmm.
It's Wednesday. It's not the busiest of nights, but I had a nice little crowd of old school people. So I started. Somebody asked me for Strafe. Went there, played that. It started working. My light guy was hating me because he's a fucking kid.
Right.
But it's working, man. The music's fucking kicking ass. I play white lines, bam, everybody's going fucking crazy. So it's one of those kind of things. People are actually up rocking and shit on the dance floor. I'm like, what? So I kept going. Then, I went back to all my regular formats and the whole thing. And this girl DJ, which she's fucking amazing because not only is she's a great DJ.
The Cuban lady, the Cuban girl that plays the Latin music.
No. There's a different situation.
Oh,
this was that one. CACA. And the girl comes up to me. She's like, man, from one DJ to another, I think you fucking have killed it tonight. I've been trying to leave 3 times. Every time you hit me with another one and we're like, come back. So, and they're like, we're from out of town. How? And she just goes to me, how much is your set worth? I'm like, what do you even mean? What's that question? I'm like, I didn't understand the question. She's like, how much is your set worth? And I'm like, I don't know.
Or she want to buy the mix.
And I wasn't sure. So she goes, how much can I give you for the set? And I go, no, you don't have to give me anything for a set. Just give me a fucking hug. Thank you, man. That's awesome. Really? No, she's hot. She looked like Rihanna, by the way.
Imagínate, even better.
Like Rihanna. And then if you don't believe me, DJ Valentina that's her name, and find her on Instagram, DJ Valentina. You'll know because she looks like Rihanna.
Nice.
Beautiful, sweet as can be. Great DJ, great voice announcer from Africa. I guess born and raised somewhere else.
No, she is Rihanna.
You saw it?
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
She could be Rihanna's sister.
And I come to find that, she's a big wedding DJ, and works with a lot of, she was with another person from SCE, which is that New York based company.
Yeah.
Jersey, sorry. And they're huge. So besides the fact that she tipped me for the night, she gave me $100. She also bought my playlist.
Nice.
And I was like, which, I told her, listen, I'll give it to you. I don't want you to pay me for it, but she's too sweet. She still paid me for it anyway. And man, those are the ones that you're like, oh, people, when somebody's paying attention and beyond that, they know the craft and they understand it and they give you the, that feeling. It's like, man,
yeah,
killed me. After that Saturday night came and I fucking destroyed it because I was still enjoying that from knowing that, yeah, man, these two are great DJs and I saw them the whole night going fucking nuts, like dancing and everything. It was nice. It was a nice feeling.
I had my friends there. They went to your place on Saturday. I saw their post on Instagram. They were in the VIP section where the white curtains are in Via Italia.
Wait, I lost you completely.
At your place on Saturday night, my friends were there celebrating a birthday party. There were like 11 people. They were in the VIP where the white curtains are. I don't know where that is.
That's that's a totally different room from us.
Oh, okay, but that's where they were.
Yeah, that's a very cool spot, but I never get to see what's going on in there. And usually I
could see the roof of your I could see the lights from where they were standing.
From an angle, you'll see that side. But yeah, usually what happens is that we have 4 rooms. We have the outside patio,
right?
The room, the one that you seen that you hung out at,
right?
We have the side room that's right next to it, which is with the white curtains, and it's really cool.
And the lesbian room.
And then we have the room. Then we have the sidebar, which is another just very cool, quaint little bar area that they have.
Okay.
And then they have the whole outside.
Right.
Let me tell you, that place is big. And not only big, but I like the fact that they take chances. They are actually they were the only ones that had the balls to keep opening.
Yeah.
When everybody wanted to shut them the fuck down,
that's true.
They kept saying, "No, we're gonna open again." I was like, every week, I was like, I'm waiting for that phone call that's going to tell me, oh, hey, don't come in this week, and we're gonna, reconsider. Let's see what happens. We're talking about it, dude. They would get shut down one night, and the next day, they were supposed to be still shut down 24 hours. No, they waited their 24 hours, and then they would open.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, by the way, decade left.
Wait, we're right there. The funny thing is that he just drops out. He's like,
Just like, click.
poof.
You didn't say goodbye. Just click. I'm better than you guys. Click.
Decade's a different kind of guy.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
He's a different person in
I
general.
love him, so
Alex. He's like,
Wait,
come on,
going back.
Alex.
I was gonna say something before you started rambling on. When you said the QR code, I found this thing that I think is very, very important for future business. You know how you give somebody a business card? We all have.
Go ahead right now and run the ad right
Yeah,
now while
that
he's
shit.
talking.
Esa misma mierda.
Oye,
Pablo.
Yeah. Okay, so you know about it then. Okay.
oye, run the ad while he's giving some good information for people right now. Run the ad right now.
Hey, you know what, Walter? You know what I did, Walter?
I think that's the best technology we could have, bro.
I found out that in the gay scene, all you have to do is you put a popple on your butt, y otro on the tip of your dick, and you're getting phone numbers from left to right, back to front.
Oh my god!
Hey,
Yeah.
¿cómo se llama, papi? Espérate.
Wow.
Oye, espérense, because all that coffee and drinking water, man, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
Imagínate.
Good. It makes two of us. You're gonna be here by yourself, George.
No, I'm here, bro. I'm here.
I'll wait for him to come back, bro. I'm not gonna be rude. I'm not gonna leave you all alone.
All right, so I'm gonna put myself on frozen here for a little while.
También.
Isn't there what? Yeah, why not? How do you make this thing right here? Like, you hear me or no? You
I
can't
can hear you
me though, right?
perfectly. Yeah, I
Oh,
can
you
hear
can
you.
still hear me?
I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Así mismo se queda.
Watch when Hans goes back and he's a bit. What the fuck?
The fuck just happened?
Good. We should do the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop cam. Is that what you did?
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Let's No
Okay.
hable, no hable. Mute yourself. Mute yourself.
Holy shit. Me dejaron solo. A ver. How did they do that?
Oye,
The good thing is that when you
oye,
talk,
este es DJ Tropical. DJ Tropical.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Ahora sí. Ahora.
Yes, I'll be back.
Entonces, we'll put you in the middle.
Walter va a dejar una croqueta ahí ahora.
Oh, shit. Mira, espérate. Here we go. Let me work it out. Oh, look. Check it out. A ver. Here we go.
Pon una croqueta ahí en el medio.
What? Wait, put on your skate. What's about to hit?
Party people, they don't get funky.
Sonic Force.
Don't get funky. The Zulu Nation, they don't get funky.
Hey, stop it because they're going to tag you.
Right, that's already too many.
Yeah. That was good. I like it. I like that mix.
Yeah. You know, as a matter of fact, on the 26th of this month, on a Thursday night, I'll be doing an all 80s the Jambo thing on at what is it called? The Hidden Garden. Ola's. It's upstairs from the bar. Oh yeah.
What's going to happen there?
Just an 80s party. I'm gonna drop videos and music, all 80s. Mira,
Nice.
I even made it more fun for you. Here we go. Look, here we go.
Party people. Party people.
And let's skip forward.
Don't get funky.
Mira.
Yeah, just hit me.
122.
Oh yeah. You know that 122 jam? Nobody plays it anymore. Yeah, it's
I play
been
it all the time. I play it, but as a backdrop, like when there's a lull in the music. Huh?
when you do a booty contest from back in the day.
Just the gay ones.
You know what I was having fun listening to? That it's on YouTube. There's a couple of good ones. Jam Pony Express.
Yeah.
You could hear a good 12 minutes of it and be excited. After that, you're like, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. Yeah. You're driving me fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how back in the day we used to be able to. I guess what when you're all liquored up and everything, it's good. You want to hear somebody talking shit like that, and it was so creative. The way that they would wordplay with the tracks. That's always been amazing. How your mind could work to know.
And they would do it on the spot.
And then they would stop, and when they would stop, that word from the track would come in, and you'd be like, "Man, that's on point." And I will still say it, the best one at it was Uncle Al. And yet he wasn't known for that. He was known for, his mix it up and all that shit. But he grew up basically just doing that. So he would put on tracks like he went to Lime Key. I don't know if anybody remembers Lime Key.
No.
In Kendall. There was a Kendall little nightclub on Kendall Drive. I think in 87th or 107th Avenue, sorry. And he showed up with his baby. I was babysitting in the DJ booth while he was out there on the stage.
Really?
And he did his track. And then after that, he went into the DJ booth with two strippers and started playing like Clear and Body Mechanics and all these other songs. And he started just getting up on the mic, and he did a whole hour of just talking shit. Then he got on a little bus with his strippers and his son, got the fuck out, and I was left amazed. I was like, I have never truly heard anybody do it like that.
Yeah.
Like man. Waggy T was a reggae, right?
Yes.
He's Asian Bumaclad.
Jamaican.
Asian Jamaican. Yeah. He used to, where I met him?
105.
Nope.
99 Jams.
Nope. Sound
on what's it called?
That place where they used to sell equipment in Homestead almost in Color Ridge. Sound like what was it called? I forgot the name of that place. I bought with Panos a bunch of fucking double 18s, single 18s, carburetor amps.
Where was this?
Pace?
Lace.
Light and sound equipment. Chino.
That Chino. That was Waggy's cousin. Paul. Man.
Chino me tumbó bastante billete. He sold good shit though.
You know what? He was good at copying other people's gear.
Yeah, he was expensive, but he did shit right.
Yeah. A whole lot nicer. You know what I used to love? Walking away with that new smell of glue and paint.
And that Jamaican weed and the carpet.
All that shit was all in there. And that old man, bro, he would tell you fucking stories about fucking all the Waggy T stories and everything. It was fucking, bro, good days.
Yep.
Those are good days, yeah.
That was you look forward to buying something that you would never get your hands on except maybe every 5 to 10 years.
Like back then, there was no Sam Ash or Guitar Center. It was light and sound equipment, Mr. Hanks, and Space Music. But Space Music was more for guitars and instruments.
Yeah. That came later to the DJ stuff.
Exactly.
And besides that, you had Guitar Center.
Yeah, but Guitar Center wasn't around back then.
Yeah, it was.
I don't remember it being around. If it was so small that
the thing about it was that it was only for people with a lot of money.
Yeah, I was broke ass from Hialeah, bro.
It did come in a little later. The one in Kendall came in a little, later. Before that, there was a store on on Bird Road in 112th that also sold DJ equipment and stuff like that, and more amps and stuff like that. I bought an EV amp.
What was it called? Do you remember?
Can't remember.
Shit, I bought my first EV amp from the flea market on 79th Street.
Most
little stores,
flea markets, or the stores in downtown.
Yep.
Did it say EV or EVV?
Yeah, there were a lot of knockoffs. No,
no, EB.
EB?
EB with a B.
800.
There was EB.
I'm sorry, it's not EV. It was a PV 800. Perdón. The PV 800s were the one I bought there.
Yeah, and by the way, Tony was right. It was called Ace Music, not Space Music. But then it became...
Right. It was Ace Music.
Carol Music, 112th. That's the one. Going, yo, Gordy got it. Oh, shit, he was a neighbor. He lived right down the block from me.
I never went to Carol Music.
Carol,
Mr. Hanks. Mr. Hanks.
Yeah, Mr. Hanks was by Hialeah.
Now,
No,
I
Mr.
remember.
Hanks, Mr. Hanks was on.
Oh, wait. And beside that, if you were a DJ back in that day and you were interested in buying speakers or any kind of DJ gear, where would you shop? Where would you get selection?
Any speakers back then?
Back in the late 80s in general.
I don't remember where I bought my shit.
I mean, I would go to the flea market.
Everybody
flea market.
I'm going to remind you right now what everybody used to fucking do.
Go ahead.
Bargain Trader.
Yeah,
Bargain Trader.
You would a magazine, Bargain Trader.
Yeah.
You would find a bunch of guys that would create speaker boxes and sell you Technique 1200s, pyramid mixers.
Right.
Wait. Mira, gente. Ven para acá.
What's this?
It's my Pikachu.
Hey! Yeah, that was it.
That was it.
You better pause this thing.
No sé, there we go.
At least a foot or something. Good Lord. She only gave us fingers.
Yeah, man. It was Paul and Chino from Lay's. I loved going to Lay's because not only would you sit down and wait for your gear to be made, but you would sit down and get a story from fucking Paul.
Yeah.
Paul would always sit down and talk shit about this and the banquet hall where they set up this, and then this place got on fire and where Waggy T came in, and then people started shooting up the ceiling because that's just Jamaicans.
What about space music?
Space music was the best because you got stories about Javi.
No. Oh no, I'm sorry. Ace music.
Ace music. I think I went to Ace once.
Yeah, I bought a lot of stuff from Ace.
I bought a few stuff from Ace.
What was the first place your first ever purchase? Where was it?
Of what?
Anything DJ related.
Anything DJ related. Wow.
Radio Shack.
Radio Shack.
Everybody started at Radio Shack.
Yeah.
It was a thing to know that you could get your turntable and your mixer from Radio Shack.
I got the mixer from Radio Shack. I didn't buy the turntable.
I got
turntables were pyramid turntables.
Turntables I got from Ace.
There are copies of 1200s, of pyramids.
The pyramids. I had the pyramids. I had a pyramid mixer.
You would speed them up and slow them down. They would go off a little bit here and there, so they weren't as accurate as 1200s. But you get used to it.
I got used to worse, man.
Yes.
Listen, I got the bad stuff that when I did get 1200s, I was like, these pieces of shit. They're terrible. They're so fucking accurate. It's bad.
The Hilton was the Technique 1200s. The $35 hour hotel was the Pyramids with the spring in the bed that will always hit you right in the fucking back. It never worked properly, but you had to do with it.
The first party I ever did, I had
only $25.
That they were like 10-inch woofers. Man, they sounded so good inside the bedroom. I was like, no, you're ready for a party, man.
Get to a party? Oh.
Oh yeah, there's a difference between your bedroom and
pile drivers,
and then
Alex.
taking a party, and saying I'm going to use that same speaker. Think that you're going to crank the shit out of it, and people are going to be like, lower that, and your speaker is barely even being heard, and you're like, what is going on?
Your amplifier would overheat.
Everything was overheating. The first
you had one amplifier with 6 speakers on it.
Yeah, and and here's the thing: we had 2 more speakers that somebody else from the party lent us to go put it all together.
Connect it.
Of course, yeah, just dump it one to the other.
Connect it.
And it didn't even take like 20 minutes before the fucking one speaker on the left just fire, just fucking caught on fire.
Of course, because you're taking down to 1 ohm.
It went down to everybody just turned on the radio station. We all listened and we're like, no, you don't have to pay me anything, man. Thank you, I appreciate it. Don't worry, man. You're ready to cry because you burned your dad's speaker.
Well, my first party was it was a $50 party. It was with my Fisher system, which we bought at Sound Advice, I think it was. My parents bought a Fisher system from Sound Advice, and that's what I used.
That was upscale.
Yeah, a double deck and 2 speakers and an amplifier because everything was separate. Everything was a separate component.
Ooh.
So that was my first party and my mixer, so I could go in between both of them.
Do you remember not too long ago being able to say, "Coño, look at my stack," and you had like 2 cassette players,
yes,
the EQ, then you had a switcher for all your shit.
Yep.
Had the radio, the tuner on its own. And then on top you would be like, and the turntable.
Yep.
Nice.
And you look at that, and people look at that, and they'll be like, "Man, that's fucking golden." And if you could have a tower of speakers, that would match the height of your fucking gear, you were awesome. You were like bad motherfucker.
Nice. Now everything's the size of this.
That's me. What are you talking about? It'll get to a point where it's not.
Hey guys, I gotta run.
Like I said, it's like caca. I don't get the ahora mismo. Look, that's the face of a man who's sweating a shit.
No, I'm not. I gotta go. Like literally gotta go.
Suéltalo.
Dale.
Bueno, George,
all right, man. You guys continue. Enjoy the show, and I'll see you guys next week.
We got 15 more minutes. Ay, mi madre, vamos a hablar. No, man, but no, espérate. You remember in the park plaza where they used to have that nightclub?
Rick's
Bar.
That's where I started.
This guy, Luis Martinez, would throw over these parties.
Well, I don't remember that. I worked for Rick's Bar. The main guy was Diego Duque.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember Diego Duque.
And then the secondaries were Lázaro Negro and Alexi Salvat.
Shit.
Those were the secondaries. And I was the third guy. So when all those motherfuckers didn't want to work, I worked. That was my first job.
Shit. I DJ'd there after the whole thing. Yeah, when Rick Spar had died and then...
Yeah, it became Escape.
And then it died again. And then they tried to bring it back a third time.
Yeah.
And that's when I had actually gone when it was the second time around.
Right.
Power 96 was doing a party there, and I was like, it was all right, not bad. Right. I was old enough finally to go because before that I was too young to go to fucking Rick's Bar.
I started there at 14 years old.
Man, but you know what? Can I tell you? It doesn't matter. At the end, when I went to DJ there, I felt like glorified. Like at that moment, I had been given the keys to the Cadillac that I was never allowed to drive, and even if there was half the people there. And it wasn't the same crowd. I was fucking so excited to be there.
Yeah. It's changed a little bit because I remember before at the beginning when I worked there, the DJ booth was tiny. Like you could barely fit 2 people in there. And then you had to go underneath because it was like all windows, and there was no door to get in. You had to crawl, you had to duck into the DJ booth.
Don't you love that shit?
There were 3 turntables on rubber bands because the bass was so loud. They had it isolated with bricks, so they had it on inner tubes. So the turntables would go like this, they wobble.
You know what happened to Panos and I? We were hanging out with Mohammed Moretta.
I know Mohammed.
We used to be in his record pool. So we were these 2 young jits that would show up to his record pool with these mega mixes and shit for him to hear, just so we could kind of get him excited about music and stuff. And he would give us our records. Mm-hmm. And one day he's like, hey, I'm DJing at what was then called it wasn't 1235 was something else. It was the name of some
Fashion
or something.
Fashion Glam Slam.
No, before that, before both of those.
It was 1235 originally. After that, it was Decos.
It might have been Decos or maybe something after that.
It was Decos and Fashion. Well, anyway.
We were not even old enough to get in there.
Right.
But we got invited by him, and the night was fucking amazing. He's there DJing like a fucking, to us, it was just bad enough that he was there. Incredible.
Right.
And he pulled out. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You guys take over." I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo me cae, and I go, Panos, you go. And Panos threw one record on because I was so fucking freaked out about those rubber bands. Over there at that club, they really had the wobble of the rubber band. So if you could not scratch.
No.
It was just like the record and you add that. Okay, put that together and imagine if you tell a DJ today, hey, by the way, I'm gonna give you your Pioneer 3000s, but I'm gonna make the buttons so soft that if you touch them too hard, they'll break, they'll fall backwards, and they're gonna catch on fire, and everything's over.
Wow.
They'd be like, I'm not gonna touch that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the DJing there. And you had plexiglass in front of the whole DJ booth.
So everybody saw what you were doing.
Yeah, and then people were standing, like the VIPs were right next to you, and the people walking up or down from that area were all out right there because they wanted to see the DJ.
Of course.
Man, I was so fucking overly just thrown that I was like deer in headlight.
I remember this one time I forget who it was. That happened to me, and I'm talking about very well into my career. I was already out. I was set. I was hanging out in the DJ booth at Space with, I think it was Gino or I don't know who it was. It was only me, him, and the light guy. We were just hanging out there. He's playing his set, this and that, and I'm just jamming next to him. He goes, bro, I gotta fucking piss. I go, so put a long song on and go piss. He goes, I'm gonna put a long song on. He goes, I put a long song on. I'm gonna send another one up in case I don't get back. Just throw that one in. It's already queued. It's timed. I'm like, okay, no problem. You're waiting. I don't see him coming back. I'm like, all right. So I put my headphones on. I start, trying to put it in there, this and that. And dude, all of a sudden, he hasn't come back. So all of a sudden, I start raising the volume. Go take it, the build up. And all of a sudden, the lights go. And I'm like, I freeze. And all these people are jumping up and down. I'm like,
yeah, you're like, what the
fuck? I froze like a dude. I was like,
dude, because it's one of those, it's a serious moment when you really when you do that and you do it in the right place that you've been probably just jonesing to imagine, and it gets thrown your way like that.
I can't even imagine like an ultra or something like that. Imagínate una cosa así, a stadium. I've never done anything like that big. So
Mira,
something like that is like.
That I've done was the Madonna concert, but that one was cool because I did it's coming like a pre-recorded the concert, so it was filled, but it wasn't the crowd. It was like a filler thing.
Right.
But after that, I did the same thing for Cher.
Okay,
that was filmed for HBO, so that one was everything. That one was everything, and the whole thing about it was that they told me last minute, "Hey, you want to open up?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" So they basically, this is me still doing turntables. I have my regular, ¿cómo se llama esto? Knob mixer. And they're like, don't play any Cher. Just play other music. It was a huge gay crowd up in the front. Huge gay crowd. And the guys go to me, listen, you do your set. And then when you raise your hand up that you're done with your set, that you say thank you, the lights are going to go off.
Right.
And open up your arms.
Okay.
That's all I got. Open up your arms. Bro, I was like, and open up your arms and don't arms and I'm fucking DJing. And I forget, because I was so excited about the whole thing. I grabbed "Do You Believe in Life After Love" from Cher. And I have it where it starts with an a cappella piece. And I'm getting it ready, and I'm like, I don't know why I thought play it. And I'm playing regular, just housey stuff like that, and everybody's going crazy. And I stop the track and I go, "Do you believe?" And I turn it off. And everybody went so.
Oh my God!
Nuts. It was like the hypest moment of my whole life.
I can imagine that.
I freaked the fuck out. And then I dropped the other beat again, and it was like the biggest teaser. And
wow.
And then after everybody just got back down, I started lowering the volume, and I go, "Everybody, thank you." And I open up my arms, the lights go out, and I feel all these fucking people grabbing me. They pulled me and my equipment into a hole.
Really?
Right on the stage. Next thing I know, I'm downstairs under the stage.
Wow.
What the fuck? This is as professional as it gets. These motherfuckers are like all the guys that work in the back just know exactly where you are because it's dark. Nobody can see anything. They know where they're going, how they're grabbing, and they pulled me, my equipment, everything gone.
Wow, just like that.
In a matter of a second, I was downstairs. All my gear is still in perfect condition, just the same way. We were all downstairs. The only difference was that we're just somewhere else. And man, I saw that. I was like, this is the big time shit.
Yeah.
You can't fucking fathom. Oh man, that will always still bring fucking. I dream about that. And in a different way that I don't know what to play, that I forgot the songs, that I couldn't find records. That's still stuck in my shit like fucking PTSD, whatever. Yeah, man.
But that must have been a big moment. And you did about to say, "Do you believe?" And the whole crowd.
It was a nervous reaction to play something.
Like, shit. Right.
And I think I'm known for that. I'm known for fucking that up.
Yeah, but it works.
I did well, the other time that I did that was at a freestyle concert, and I played Joya's Point of No Return.
Okay.
But I played one. She called it remix number 7.
Okay.
I didn't know she was going to be playing in that concert for some reason. I was playing all the freestyle songs.
You played her song that she was going to sing afterwards.
And she was going to sing just a few moments later. She was like, not the next one, but the next one after. And she gets up on the microphone, bitch. She goes, "Hey, thank you, DJ House, for playing Point of No Return remix number 7. I'll play number 8 instead." I was like, I feel stupid.
They called you out on that.
Yeah, I felt like, maybe I should get back on the microphone. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. And I did that, and I did it with what was it, Trinier, or I did it to somebody else, and somebody came running up, and they're like, "Don't play that fucking song."
It gets hard for when we're doing, like, I've done concerts with Stevie B and TKA and all that stuff, and it's hard because it's like, that song will go good with what you're playing now. And it's so, and then like, you're like,
no, and those are really the reason why they're probably going to play is because of the fact that those are some of the best songs.
Yeah,
so I can't play any of those.
I get it, but then you're restricted. You're like, oh shit, I can't play that.
But yeah, man, I did it. I remember the other one was at that Hollywood Young Circle. It was Lisa.
Yeah,
I played I played one of her songs, but she didn't say shit. I played it, and I just got yelled at by the manager or some shit. And it was, don't play that song again.
What do you say? Rule number 1, never play the artist's song when they're performing. Yeah, that's a lesson, bro.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was still
You're in the zone. You were in the zone. Yeah, but I've never done big concerts like that. The biggest one I did was like little festivals, like little salsa fest that they used to have in CD Smith Park. I used to do that with Rene Carrasco when I was back in Power. I don't know Muhammad did. I know Rene was DJing there. I did it with him.
The first time I ever heard you DJ, because we knew already each other.
Right.
But I had never heard you DJ. I would run into you.
Same here, right.
Like, hey, what's up? What's up? The first time I heard you DJ was at some radio station.
Well, the radio station I've been in is Power, so.
So then it was Power. I know that it was at one radio station, and I remember hearing you, and I'm like, now I finally get to hear this guy. So I'm like listening in. I'm waiting for the little, maybe little trickles of train wrecking or something. And I heard you, and I'm like, bro, this guy's a tight mixing DJ, bro. I was very impressed. And I was like, sometimes what happens if you're not always on the radio, when you do get first on the radio and stuff like that, your hands are a little more shaky and shit like that because you got more listeners. So
I have a story about that. Well, Muhammad, our dear Muhammad Moretta, was the one that got me into Power. And I've never been on the radio. So I was just doing remotes like, Specs and Coconuts music stores and all those little openings and shit. But he's like, hey, would you like to play on the radio? I do the show at night. I'm like, hell yeah. So I get there, and I don't know if you ever went to the old Power, is the control room was here, but the DJ booth was down the hall.
Right.
Right there. So basically, he goes, okay, I'm going to cue you in. When I cue you in, just hit the volume, just, start. I'm like, all right. So I get there with my Creator Records, and I'm a little nervous. I'm fucking shaking because exactly, you're thinking,
it's
a million people listening to me now. And so I'm shaking. I'm nervous to begin with. And so he's like, he starts, all right, guys, we have somebody to select, blah, blah, blah. DJ Walter Capote, hit it, Walter. And I'm going, and there's no sound. And I get on DJ, but I'm like, hey, there's no sound. He goes, put the volume up. And I'm like, so we're screaming at each other. He forgot to hit the unmute on the channels.
Oh, yeah.
So as nervous as I was, after that, my hands were,
the fuck up, the first fuck up, and it's the opening.
Exactly. So I was like so nervous after that. That was my first time on the radio ever.
Alex, that what was it at? Was it at Scully's Tavern? Oh yeah, no, we used to know, but I had seen you somewhere else before, Alex. I think I had seen you, coño, man. Where was it that I saw you before Scully's? I know that the first time I ever talked to you was at Scully's, and I saw, by the way, Alex throwing some freestyle in between the ¿cómo se llama esto? Singer. I guess he would take a little break and then he would drop in some freestyle mixing, and I'm like, man, that another DJ. I gotta say, like, there's so many really great DJs that I probably still don't know about here, because being a DJ, you're playing somewhere else always. So when you really have a chance to see somebody else play, that, let me tell you. And in the same note, some DJs that I have heard about that are supposed to be incredible, when I got in the chance to hear them, and then they sound less than mediocre.
Yeah.
And you're like, man, what a letdown. One that, may he rest in peace, that the first time I ever heard him in person was at Space, and it was Eric Murillo.
Really?
And I had heard his name before, but I only knew him by the label.
Right.
And whatever that label was. Subliminal. So I had heard his tracks, but I had never heard him. And then I, by mistake, show up to Space. He's DJing.
Okay.
And I heard this guy and fucking blew my mind on his set. I was like, man, this guy was throwing acapellas, throwing these loops into his mixes. And then his loop, he had that little looper thing separated from the Pioneer little, I guess.
Right.
And he would take it and he would start looping and getting it off beat and then bringing it back on beat. And you're like, man, he knew how to make things that were incorrect sound correct.
Yeah.
Which was amazing to me. And I was like, man, this guy blew my mind. So all of a sudden I became cheerleader number one for Eric Murillo. Like, I was downloading all his mixes. Fucking amazing. I'm fucking driving myself crazy. And he goes and shows up to the Ultra 10-year anniversary.
Right.
Like, I told everybody, everybody's buying tickets because we're gonna go see Eric Murillo because he fucking kill it. This is where money meets passion and money destroys skill.
Mm-hmm.
He plays his set in Ultra. It's only 1 hour.
Right.
How can you fuck that up?
No, you play your best. Or if you're gonna play an hour, you're gonna play
1 hour. It's either you're picking amazing music and you're gonna do 3 or 4 crazy, outrageous. You're gonna do some psycho intro that's gonna drive everybody insane, and you're gonna exit out like a beast.
Of course.
That's the plan, right? No. The plan was he played maybe 10 songs that were all on some label that he, was involved in, produced or bad. And I was so fucking let down. I was basically apologizing to everybody behind me. No, I swear to God, this guy's better. After that, there was those 2 guys, something and beyond. I forgot their name, but
Beyond, no,
Beyond, exactly. That's some people.
I know who you're talking about.
Well, yeah, they're a little on the harder side, but they fucking did their duty. Like those guys fucking destroyed shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure my pills were popping at that moment too. Beautiful.
You know who I like their sets that they do variety.
Above and Beyond, by the way, that was the name.
My favorite is Laid Back Luke.
He has always been impressive.
He throws that trance, this and that, but then he'll go into a completely different style. Like he'll do like Electric Boogie from Marshall Griffith, and everybody's doing, the electric slide, and then he goes back to house.
But you know what? Here's the thing about Laid Back Luke. He is a feelings kind of DJ.
Yeah,
his sets are not that he will prep music, but nothing is set in stone.
All right.
And you'll hear him go off beat here and there because he's taking chances. He's writing something that maybe he never wrote before. So it's not like a prepped track that you're like, Coño, I know it's going to go perfect. So I might as well I might as well pre-record it and play it because it's going to be just as good as the original.
He do it on the fly there.
He does
I've heard him screw up on his sets. But he does so much variety that it's like, wow, dude.
I've heard him do a lecture on mixing.
Me too.
Completely offbeat.
I think all his lectures.
And you're like, bro, that I'll give it to him that he's a real guy.
Yeah, he is.
He's a real guy, and he's not afraid of fucking it up like that. Oh yeah. He's not the same laid back Luke he was when he was producing like a master. Now his productions are more professional, more top 40 EDM,
But I like his little seminars because one thing that is true, and I'm sure you've encountered this. Right now, let's say you're in your bedroom practicing DJ, which I don't do it anymore, but let's say you're practicing. You have your monitor on this side, right over here. Let's say you get to the club and the monitor's on the other side.
Ooh.
You have to adjust to that. He goes, so you have to, once in a while, put the two turntables on this side and the mixer on that side because you don't know what setup you're going to have when you get to a certain club. And I'm like, you know what? That's a good advice.
It is good advice.
What type of monitor is going to be better if you're going to have 2 of them, if you're going to have 1 of them, how the setup is. You have to adjust to whatever environment you're in.
And here's the thing that happens also, with age. Again, and I'm not going to blame it on anything else but age.
Right.
When you're younger, you show up to a party, for example, there was a DJ and he had whatever fucking gear he had.
Right.
You did not give a fuck. You wanted to play on it. You're like, I don't care. I'm going to fuck up, but I'm going to get in there and do some fucking mixing because I want to mix. Now I show up to any location and the first thing I'm fearing is what the fuck are they going to have there for me? And then on top of that, I'm already bringing my own controller just in case they're hoping that their shit is so terrible that I'm going to have to put my controller in.
Right.
Because my comfort level now is that I don't want to test buttons out. I don't want to relearn a loop. I just go in and do it right. And that's the fear side of your mixing, the fear side of like not wanting to adjust to certain things. You want things to work right. You're almost perfectionist. It's like even in your own car, you don't want people moving,
right?
Fucking steering.
Open the mirrors.
Yeah, don't. And what the fuck happened here? What? This ain't my car anymore. It's like, you know, and I don't know if that's a good thing or what it is, but it's definitely a change that happened.
I mean, in our and like you and I, what we're doing, we sort of have to play with our controllers, so we're used to it. But somebody that goes to a different club every week, you can't really get used to a certain controller. You got to know everything.
But the funny part about that too is that most of these guys, by the way, don't have a controller at home.
They don't.
The only chance that they have to play is when they get to the club. So what they own are headphones and a good thumb drive.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the reality. They're always playing on somebody else's gear. Man, here, one of the last times that I played with the club gear was at Grand Central.
Uh-huh.
And I remember I was playing alongside, it was going to be Diplo.
Okay.
And Jessica Who.
Okay.
And I remember, that I got there. I did my first set. Jessica was going to do her first set after me. Then I would jump back on, and then she was going to jump back on, and then Diplo.
Right.
And I did my first set. I thought I fucking did amazing. But when I had gotten there, I remember I had time to play with it before the opening. So, and then I opened up to nobody, people walking in.
Right.
As I'm playing
There wasn't that much stress.
No stress whatsoever. I was just getting comfortable on the gear, and I had already been a controller DJ.
Right.
I wasn't using the Pioneers, but I wasn't stressed. We were still using the SL boxes. So you would put yours in, and then the other DJ had the other, for them.
Right.
So it was that kind of, situation. She walked in. She didn't use SL box, I believe. I think she just went straight CDs.
Right.
Popped in. I can't remember now. But then she went ahead and switched up all the fucking every button on from the curve of the platter to the pitch adjustment. I mean, she fucking went so deep into how the controller. I don't know if she did it to play the set or after she finished her set to fuck me up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm still not sure. Maybe I'm giving myself too much credit that I think that it mattered.
Yeah.
So maybe it did not matter to her, and then she was just like, whatever. This
when you came back out the second time, everything was
fucking out of place. I would pitch up like this, and it would like fucking crazy. The platters were so soft that one little tap would move things. And I'm not the guy who now all of a sudden is going to sit there and go, how do I readjust all this shit back to normal?
Wow.
So every track I would play, I would sit down with the other controller and start trying to figure shit out without trying to totally fuck up the gear and do something I wasn't supposed to do.
Wow.
Man, that made my second set such a fucking miserable set.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was great because it was song selection was easy. I only had a certain amount of time. I already knew all the songs I was going to
you weren't comfortable with your gear.
I'm comfortable with my pitch bending.
Yeah.
My holding the platter felt different. Everything was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
And then she went back on. She did her set, and then some crazy shit happened. I guess that she did a way better set than she was supposed to do, and Diplo was not happy with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you're not going to overkill on the headliner.
Well, I mean,
you're supposed to play your set to the level of of what moment you're playing. If I'm opening, I'm going to open music. Of
course,
play that kind of set. Yeah, she went hard on the paint.
Yeah,
she was playing like that hard hip hop, even though it was not that kind of night. She went all over like open format to the good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was a big, fuss. Some people said words, and then Diplo went on and whatever. It was just one of those. But yeah, man, that whole switching up of gears and everything, I don't trust other equipment. I feel, and then I watch other guys, I watch the young dudes get in there with their thumb drive in 3 seconds, boop, 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 and they're ready to fucking go, and they're rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Then I go, I'm not there anymore. I'm not anymore.
A lot of those big time DJs, they request gear. They said, okay, when I play at your club, I want the Nexus 3000. I want this. They request what they want and what they're used to. And if you don't have that, you need to rent it.
And I think that also that all their the ways that they set the controller, like, to the pitch bending, the quality, how much this and that. it's already preset in their thumb drives. I believe. I'm not sure if that's the thing.
I know you thumb drives. It could be.
Let me ask the guys that know there on the chat if you're still there. Is there something like that where your presets are all stuck in there? If you like working on a pitch on 15% instead of a 4, for example, is it something that just lands on you, follows you around in every place that you play at? As soon as you pop in your music, or
if it's like Serato, then yes, because Serato. Let's say right now, I last night. This guy took his controller home, so I had to take my controller to the bar. So I took my new controller, and it's a completely different controller with different settings, and it set it up exactly how I had it before.
Everything was still the same.
So it was 8 plus and minus 8%. Everything was the same thing. So, but that's Serato on a laptop. On a thumb drive, I don't know. It should be able to say the same.
That's something I wonder about. There's also
and all that. Yeah, that should be saved.
Maybe that's where it goes. The SD, drive. It's like, well,
I think so.
Put that in, and all your memory, all that bullshit goes in there.
Yeah, that's a good idea for the new. You were talking about the Pioneers. What they should bring out? They should bring out one with a thumb drive, because I don't think they have one of those.
What do you mean?
Does Pioneer have a controller with a thumb drive, so you don't have to use a laptop?
Yeah. The it's the newest flagship one that they have now.
The big one, the XS or something like that.
$2,000. It's somewhere in there, and it's like my controller, the Denon that I have.
Right.
That it has that availability and also works on Serato and Rekordbox.
Okay.
But yeah, it has a thumb drive in there, or a couple of them, and you could just pop that in and play out of your Rekordbox folders. So you have to set them on their Rekordbox for that controller.
Oh, wow.
So they won't play, I believe it won't play straight Serato fixed tracks. So yeah, you have to stick them to Rekordbox. That's one of the things, that I kind of have disliked about Pioneers, that whole Rekordbox making you be a part of that. I believe, it's almost like, I like to say, like borders in countries. It's like, I think this world is made for everybody. Why can't we all just get along? If you see my folders are Serato, why can't Rekordbox just go, all right, man, come over, Serato.
Yeah.
Well, play your stuff on me. It's like, if you're that good, you should feel that comfortable that you should be able to grab anybody's tracks.
Right.
But yeah, it's not like that, man. Even the same thing with Denon and Engine. It's like it's the worst. It's like, I don't like having to back up my files for Serato and then go and back up my files for Engine Prime, just so that I could play them on a thumb drive on standalone.
Yeah, I don't use either one of those. So.
Well, I'm always playing Serato, so then if I forgot to put one song on Engine that I was playing, and all of a sudden I'm looking for it, I can't find it. I didn't put it, and now I can't go back and put it now. Now you have to DJ your set. I would have to have a separate laptop, open up Serato, copy it over.
That's a pain in the ass.
Thumb drive and put it into the other thumb drive, and then all right, I'm back in function.
That's a pain in the ass.
That's too much work. That should not be the case. Everybody should work together and fucking kumbaya.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, you say with Rekordbox you can set everything. You see, Rekordbox gives you all the options, better things too.
Yeah.
All right, they're blurry. Let me see if it fixed it. Nope, still blurry.
I think it's that red.
No, it does it to me all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, it's like focused on my hand.
You've been blurred for hours, bro. Don't worry about it now.
I'm a blur.
I thought it was me, but no. No, now you're complete. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. All right, there we go. All right, we're back. So yeah, man. Bueno, oye, we've gone over the 2-hour mark. So on that note, ya tú sabes, Croqueta Party on the 24th.
Yes, sir.
Coming Sunday. If anybody wants to join, on the link somewhere within. You know what? I'm gonna add an extra link on it. I'll find it and I'll drop the link.
I'm gonna make a duplicate of the event, and I'm gonna make it public, and then I'll share that link.
Do me a favor, send it to me on.
I'll do that now. After we finish, I'll do that. And I'll send it to you.
And then we'll drop that in there. And then I'm also gonna drop in, which I'll be DJing this Thursday at the Hidden Guard. Well, let's start the week. I'll be Tuesday at Taco Craft in South Miami. Wednesday, I'll be at Piazza Italia for Girls Night Out. It's sponsored champagne night, Prosecco. And then Thursday, Hidden Garden, open format, so a lot of hip hop, reggaeton, and all the basic good, fun music. Then Friday, I'll be off. Awesome. And then Saturday, Piazza again. And then Sunday, Piazza for brunch. So, ya tú sabes, mi gente, this is the party. Once again, I'd like to thank Walter McNulty, McSalty Nuts, Walter, and the Croqueta Party. Como se llama, George Jet and Decade for joining me, and our sponsor, which let me be a man about this. We got to drop in the sponsor, man. Buena gente.
Yeah.
Better yet. A ver. And our shit show sponsor, All Permit Solutions Incorporated, 305-970-0110. Hit them up. It's the permit man at Comcast.net for all your signs and permit needs. That's our boy Tropical Andy in the house. Don't forget, tune in next Monday and every Monday right here on Facebook or the YouTube channel, DJ Hans Shit Show. We out.
Later, guys.
Ahora ver. Ahí, better. That's my exit. Peace out, everybody.
Later.